Und die Tasche, so ist bei mir auch. Hast du was für mich? Dann darfst du es gerne wieder haben. Kannst du es schon wieder haben, weißt du? Ich bin auch eins. Wir sind schon nicht geklärt, oder? Sind da überhaupt nicht? Ja.
Kommst du dann hier hoch?
Juliana ist im Auto.
Ah, ja.
L'intérieur.
Ding an. Ja, wir da hin.
Ouais, justement, je l'aime. Ça se fait parce que la photo de la piscine, c'est complètement alors
Ah, il était très long, ouais.
Ja, ist ein Million speziell. Musst du es ein bisschen bearbeiten.
là, c'était là.
Ouais, c'est un des deux.
Das ist mir aufgefallen beim Flickr, wo sie die Fotos tun von der Openingszeremonie. Alle Länder sind drauf, nur die Schweiz nicht. Ja, das ist mir aufgefallen. Also ein bisschen Bilder rausgeholt, wo das Nachfrage kommt. Oder?
Non, pas vraiment. Non, pas vraiment. C'est un anniversaire.
Nein. Nein, das ist eine Schweizer.
Der Livestream. Sind wir eben im Weg.
Wo? Ah, Sie sind weg?
Ja, und es kommt nicht so viel Team und so.
Ich habe das Gefühl, es ist so viel.
Schon gut. Tipptopp.
Immer.
Da ist noch drüben. Leila. Ah, ich gehe nachher zu ihm.
So.
part of this WorldSkills Competition 2022 special edition. We are very proud to have some of the most skilled young people in the world here with us in Lucerne. My name is Jordan Kessel, and it is an honor to host this event with you this afternoon. Watching you during this competition has been truly inspiring. And today, it is all about celebrating your achievements and your enthusiasm. You, the competitors, have been truly heroic, especially under these very particular circumstances. And now we know there are many people who have helped you to get here, to keep going, and who have also helped make all of this possible. The parents, siblings, friends, instructors, coaches, and of course, all of the amazing WorldSkills volunteers, experts, and trainers. Let's have a huge round of applause for them all. I would also like to say a huge thank you to Samsung, our presenting partner. The 46th WorldSkills competition has been a truly global celebration of skilled talent. More than 1,000 competitors are traveling to 15 host countries to compete in 62 skills. This would clearly not have been possible without the incredible involvement and support of all of our members, as well as the sponsors and partners. A huge thank you to everyone involved. Now, to give you a short impression of what's been going on right here in Lucerne during the last competition days, our fantastic media team has created a highlight video for you. Enjoy.
WorldSkills is a unique experience that we will never forget.
WorldSkills has the power to build a family, and we are proud to be part of this family. These are the Olympics for the professions.
What I like most about my profession is that we have a lot of contact with different clients. We work very near with the kitchen together. Each day is something else, new challenges, new guests, new food, and this is very interesting for me.
My love of art inspired me to get involved in this competition because I love art and I wanted to involve it in food.
Well done. You guys are all champions.
To compete this competition is for me a big honor to show my skills and my know-how.
It is so nerve-wracking to be here. It is a really hard test project. A lot of nerves, is a lot more than we usually do in 4.5 hours, but I think I did pretty well.
Keep your skills going, and all the best. Thank you.
Impressive throwback of what's been going on here in the last week. Now, it is an honor to welcome on stage Mr. Christoph Spöring, Head of Department of Vocational and Continuing Education of the Canton of Lucerne. Very warm welcome, Christoph.
gentlemen, competition entrants in cooking and restaurant service, valued officials and guests of WorldSkills 2022. I would like to congratulate all the participants on their impressive achievements and for sure the medalists and winners of this competition. Everyone who made it to Lucerne for WorldSkills has every reason to be in a celebratory mood. You all stand out for your passionate dedication, creativity and spirit of discovery. If you did not, you would not be here. You achieved a great deal just to qualify. Here in Lucerne, you have now been able to put your professionalism and passion to the test in an international competition. All I can do is explain. You are wonderful. Your ranking may depend on a small difference in a detail and how you are on this day, or perhaps it was just luck. Taking part of WorldSkills among the best in your profession is both an honor and a sign of success. You will not forget this experience for the rest of your life. And with or without a medal, you are one of the best in your profession. With this in mind, a great dream has come true for you. As a result, you are a shining example for many young people who also strive for a high level of professionalism in their work lives. Role models such as you are very important in Switzerland and in your country, and also in the canton of Lucerne, where vocational education and training is accorded a very high priority. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a time of great geopolitical challenges. You have inspired us with your unifying power of competitive professionalism. Who are the bearers of hope, solidarity and peace in this world, if not young high achievers like you? Bear the spirit of WorldSkills deep in your hearts and let others share in it. I wish also to take this opportunity to thank and congratulate those responsible for the successful delivery of WorldSkills 2022 in cooking and restaurant we celebrate today. But 9 of 62 world competitions took place in Switzerland. This is remarkable and a sign of the value of vocational education and training in Switzerland. I'm proud about this great contribution of our country and the staff working in the background in Montreux, Basel, Aarau, Geneva, Bern and Lucerne. Thank you very much for your flexibility and passion. The conclusion of such an event is always accompanied by a feeling of melancholy. All the tension of the last few days and weeks is now coming to an end. I hope you will take with you many lasting memories of these competitions and that you were able to make new friends and gain a valuable experience for your lives ahead. Bear this experience deep in your heart and with it the chance to achieve everything you want. Believe in success and remain diligent and purposeful. It was a great pleasure and honor for us to be your hosts here in Lucerne. I wish you a safe journey home and hope that you will come back to Lucerne soon. Go through life with your eyes open and invest in your dreams. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Christoph Spöring, for your kind words. I will now hand over the stage to Mr. Valentin Vogt. He's the president of the Swiss Employers Association. Welcome, Valentin Vogt.
Esteemed participants of the WorldSkills, dear representatives of the organizing committee, dear members of the professional associations, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased to be here today. Thank you for inviting me. This is the last closing ceremony in Switzerland, and we can already take a look back at these successful days. I would like to begin by congratulating the esteemed participants of the various competitions. Over the past few days, you have achieved something outstanding and shown that you're all undoubtedly among the very best in your field in the world, and this deserves a big applause. With your impressive craftsmanship and world-class skills, you are the best and bestest of the vocational educational training. Great importance has always been given to vocational educational training in Switzerland. It is and will remain one of the key success factors for Switzerland. This little, small country with only 8 million inhabitants is among the top 20 nations around the world economically, and one of the reasons is our training, our vocational educational training is one of the 3 key success factors in Switzerland. In the current context, marked by a severe shortage of skilled professionals, we are once more made aware how important vocational educational training is for the Swiss economy. With the vocational training, we have access to a large pool of motivated and committed young talents. They form the backbone of the economy and are one of our key assets. I would also like to congratulate the WorldSkills organization in Switzerland for this successful event. It gives me great pleasure that part of a special edition of the WorldSkills competition could be held here in Switzerland. With a total of 6 sites, we are one of the largest host countries, and we were able to welcome a good quarter of all participants around the world here in Switzerland. The decision to adopt a decentralized approach to the WorldSkills competition instead of organizing it in Shanghai as originally planned was taken only 4 months ago. The fact that the competitions could be held here in Switzerland on this scale, despite the reduced preparation time, warrants the utmost respect and is to a large extent down to considerable efforts made by the professional associations. Thank you very much. The major role played by the associations is a key success factor in the dual educational training system in Switzerland. Through the continuous development of the vocational educational training offer, they help ensure that Switzerland maintains its exceptional quality as a hub for training and education. With this in mind, it will be important in the future to ensure that these associations, with their proximity to business, continue to fulfill their key role in the ongoing development for the different professions. Only if job profiles keep up with the changing requirements of the labor market will businesses also be in a position to continue training apprentices. I'm now looking forward to the award ceremony. I wish you all a very pleasant evening, and I hope that you have a safe journey home. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Valentin Vogt, for your kind words. Now this is the moment to thank everyone without whom these international skill competitions could have not been delivered. I would like us all to give a huge and thunderous applause for the workshop managers and skill competition managers of the skills cooking and restaurant service. That is Ray and Jean, Tatiana. Thank you very, very much for all of your hard work and all the efforts that have gone into this special edition competition. And now, we turn our attention to you. To you who have been most challenged in the last few days. The competitors. You can all be very proud of yourselves for being among the best professionals in the world. I'm now going to ask all competitors, firstly, of the skill cooking, to please join me on stage for a group picture. Ladies and gentlemen, a thunderous applause for... Guys, you can get up on the back as well. Some people can get up on the back. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to have to ask you to kindly take your seats again. I think we overestimated the size of our stage here. All right. And now, secondly, I'm going to kindly ask all competitors of the skill restaurant service to come on stage for a grand very much. Now let's move this back up here.
Quartal hat seine Vorteile.
Perfect. Right direction. Now, I know what you're all waiting for, but before we start the official award ceremony, I would like to hand over the stage to André Buri, Managing Director of WorldSkills, the national host organization that delivered all 9 events being held right here in Switzerland as part of the WorldSkills Competition 2022 Special Edition.
Yeah, WorldSkills 2022 Special Edition comes to an end, finally in Switzerland. Not all over the world, there are still competitions going on. But today is the last closing ceremony of, in total, 14 competitions being held in Switzerland during 9 events and in 6 different kinds of cities on 6 different dates, basically. I would like to take this opportunity to say some personal words. At the beginning of this year, we all had slowly to realize that it's going to be very difficult to have WorldSkills competition in Shanghai. We saw how WorldSkills China and the organizer tried to put all the efforts in to make WorldSkills Shanghai competition still this year. Finally, in May, we had to accept that it will not be possible again. And we know that they fight it until the last second of moment before they have really to say it doesn't work. A big thanks there to this challenge they took and to the way they came. Because they gave us this small flame of hope and passion that started the global idea, decentral WorldSkills. A crazy idea. To make WorldSkills 2022 Special Edition in only 4 months, basically I think it's an illusory. We used then a Chinese proverb to little bit make the way from China to this edition, and we said if we somehow manage to put all the stones, they put us in front of our legs, and we put them one stone after the other up, we somehow can reach to make a step and maybe bring it to somewhere that this WorldSkills Competition 2022 Special Edition could be realized. Probably because we didn't know what we are going to do, we finally succeeded. Something which you will need as well, your competitors and all the others in the audience, on your future life with Worlds coming to us. That this could be happen, I would like to thank to the member countries for supporting this idea. I know at the beginning we've been a few member countries with the idea, and by every day and finally every month or week, they have been growing. For hosting 62 skills, especially those 50 member countries who host skills. But also, as we have seen today with cooking and restaurant service, the biggest skill in competition, and it didn't get a lot smaller as by a normal competition, for sending your competitors and your teams to WorldSkills competition, to sending them in 15 different countries and many, many different cities. And we know this is not easy. To organize visas, to organize travel, we needed you, and you've been coming here, and that's great. For WorldSkills Secretary, for filling the gap in the organization. Normally we have a host country. Now we didn't have a host country as used, so there had to be gaps filled. There had to be willingness and effort to take a new role and to support us local with staff here and to support us global in all the processes. A special thanks to the skills competition manager, because they had a test project which had to be changed 4 months before the competition. The funny thing is they didn't even know how the infrastructure list looks like, so they had to change it 2 months before. Yeah, and now we are by the infrastructure list for all the workshop managers. Because finding this material in only 3 months, in Bern I had a competition, they had 6 weeks to organize it. This is not easy. And they all make, globally at the moment, a big job. And we should not forget the experts. And as representative experts here in the room, also for you it was completely something new. You had to find new ways. And you made this really great. And all of you are part that we could realize WorldSkills Competition 2022. Innovation takes place in such surroundings and not by sitting on a couch and looking TV. And I think we already learned some things. And one of the most important things is you spend a time in a skill. It was the first WorldSkills competition that you spend so much time as competitors and as experts together in a skill. Friendships could be built and you could have knowledge transfer. I will put myself this as a duty to bring this to further competitions as well, that in the future there is more relationship time and social time within the skills that you young people can learn from each other and not only compete for this. Yeah, we learned as well that we are really a member organization, that there is unity, that there are not some countries against other countries, that we stepped together and that we took this huge load and realized WorldSkills competition. Yeah, we also know that there is an alternative to big events, and maybe it will be possible once to have a WorldSkills competition in 2 different cities, or maybe 2 smaller countries. We have to think about it. And we know that with less equipment and smart solutions, we can also guarantee high-quality workspaces and fair competitions. So now back to Switzerland. Today allowed me to invite all the hosts of the other competitions in Switzerland too. Because our professional association has been the initials who decided that we are going to host skills. And without you, the professional associations, your industrial partners, the wet colleges which gave the place, or the exhibition centers who gave the place for free, it wouldn't have been possible to initially take over so many skills, to take over all the displaced skills during this process in Switzerland, and to even take over the skills which haven't been placed somewhere in Switzerland. That's why we have 14. This solidarity and this performance is a big applause, please, to our professional association and all the help they had from partners that we could realize this in Switzerland, please. Certainly they needed to support as well from the cantons, which is the provinces in your countries, and the cities, and the Swiss governments with funding money and other supports that they could realize on-site more that they basically wanted to realize, and with our partners from WorldSkills. I would also take this chance to say thank you to my team for all the extra miles they took after having national competitions in September and just shortly after taking this huge event again for over almost 6 weeks in Switzerland. For making all these pictures and videos and statements that you and the member countries can use to spread your story out and to be an ambassador for your skill in your countries. For supporting, as a team attaché, the other hosts, the countries which have been here, and for all the travel organization that has to be done. We have been 250 competitors completely in Switzerland. That's 1/3 of all the competitors of a WorldSkills competition 2022 special edition. And for not killing me because of this stupid idea I once had in May 2022. And we did this for you, for this first row, and some have been placed a little bit far away, for you, the competitors. Because you trained 2 years, sometimes 3 years. You had a goal, and in one moment, immediately, it was not possible to have a WorldSkills anymore. You've been asking yourself questions, why have I done it? Is this now really the end? And this could not be true. You had so many setbacks and moments of uncertainty, and we are so proud that we could realize for you all this WorldSkills competition. That you are going to have this one moment of time where you be more than you thought you can be, and that you have the chance to achieve your goals. Because you are the future, and after today's ceremony, a new journey will start. It will not matter if you won or not. You learned so much in this edition, you learned so much in this time of training. Believe me, you are the best of the world and you are prepared for your further way of life. I wish you for this further way of life all the best. We're closing with some impressions of the competitions in Switzerland, and then we will have a look to your final moment and have a good journey back. Thank you for being here and thank you for giving us this chance to have WorldSkills competition in Switzerland. Thank you very much.
Quite tiring, it's hard, it's frustrating, every feeling is like, it's like a roller coaster ride.
It inspires me a lot to actually help young people aspire to train really hard and show excellence.
It's really fun. I've made some new friends. I even have them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
This experience is so huge. I'm so happy.
To score a medal for the first time for my country and for the first time in this skill as a girl, it means the world to me.
About the gold medal, I'm really happy because everyone's skills is very good.
I have met a lot of amazing people here. I think I've made friends for life and I will cherish that forever.
Just go for it. I mean, just put in the work and hopefully it will pay off for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think that one round of applause is enough to say thank you to our favourite. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited to recognize the extraordinary achievements of all of our competitors as we present the awards that you have all spent so hard working towards. These past days months, and years. But before we start with the official award ceremony, let me introduce our medal presenters for this afternoon. Mr. Christoph Spöring and Mr. Valentin Vogt, and also Mr. Max Tust from the Professional Association Hotel und Gastroformation Switzerland. Can I please ask you to come up to the stage? Now, I've been given an envelope. And in this first envelope, I've been given 2 envelopes actually. In this first envelope, there are some names. We're going to start with the skill cooking this afternoon.
Yes.
We do not have a bronze medalist this afternoon. Nor do we have a silver medalist. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a total of 3 gold medals. Now this makes my job extremely difficult. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask all of you, out of respect for our 3 gold medalists, to wait to applaud until all 3 are up on stage. Okay? Thank you very much. The gold medals of the WorldSkills 2022 Special Edition competition in the skill cooking go to Paul Piper! celebrations later on. I'm going to have to ask you to kindly, slowly but surely, return to your seats. As you all know, we also have medallions for excellence to award. Now, I sort of figured out that you didn't really work with waiting to applaud for the gold medalist, so this one's going to be tricky. But we're going to try again. It is my honor to announce the winners of the Medallions for Excellence of the WorldSkills 2022 Special Edition in Skilled Cooking go to Sabrina Rees from Australia, Leon Yorkshire from Malaysia, Natsuki Ueda from Luzern, Maria Rizet from Australia, Carissa Kugi from Austria, Jonathan Sutsumi from Philippines, Rino Tungdong from I'm also going to have to ask you to kindly say thank you very much. And now, I have been given a second envelope. And in this envelope are some names. The names of the medallists in the skill restaurant service. As you know, we have more medallions for excellence in the skilled restaurant service to award. Just a reminder that we're going to wait to applaud until I have read out all the names and everyone is on their way up to the stage. All right? The medallions for excellence of the WorldSkills 2022 Special Edition competition in the skilled restaurant service are awarded to Simona Fedorova from the United Kingdom, Laila Kanahurin from Finland, Marjorie from Hong Kong, Eva from Sweden, Natalie Werner from Austria, Elsa Delga from Spain, Maxime Giroux from Poland, Surat Patel from India, and Yugarat Pura from Bangladesh. As well. Kindly take your seats. There's plenty more time for pictures in here and on stage later on. I would like to take the time to thank you all so much for being here with us in Lucerne this afternoon. Every competitor taking part has shown amazing talent, effort, and courage. A great reflection of the extraordinary results that can be achieved around the world with the right commitment. You have all been on a journey that started many years ago. Now, the competition is over. You may feel like that journey is coming to an end. But it's not. It's only just the beginning. It's time to go out and show the world every single day how valuable your skills are. We encourage you to stay connected to WorldSkills International and hope that you will be eager ambassadors of WorldSkills as part of our Champions Trust. We wish you all the very, very best of luck. Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, this was the closing ceremony of the WorldSkills Competition 2022 Special Edition here in Lucerne. The competitions of this special edition will carry on until the end of November in different host countries and regions. It is now my honour and pleasure to invite all of you with an accreditation package, so the green symbols on the badge, and all the invited guests, and all of those who have booked the catering in advance, to join us for a standing dinner and an aperitif just out here in the foyer. Everyone else is, of course, very much welcome to stay and stay in the fan zone that we have prepared when you exit this hall out to the right-hand side. We thank you all very, very much for coming. Wish you a fantastic evening here in Lucerne, and then a very safe trip back to your home country. Thank you very much, and goodbye.